If you don't have any empty jars laying around, you can always buy some. I had these empty jars and I decided to reuse them. All I had to do was clean everything out. I just took some warm water and I placed it on any of the stickers. The warm water loosens up the glue and it's easier to peel off the sticker out of the jar. And then I just take this aluminum, I don't know what this is called. The glue from the stickers can stay on the jars. And I'm going to scrub my jar and leave the glass looking brand new again. Then for the insides, I'm going to take this little metal part and I'm gonna use my tweezers for that. And I'm gonna put the jar in the microwave for a couple of seconds to let the wax melt. And when the wax is all melted, it's gonna turn into a liquid form. Instead of throwing it down the drain, I'm going to put the wax in a plastic bag, then just throw it away. Voila! Your candle jars look good as new, as if they were store-bought. Now that your candles are all nice, dry, and clean, you are going to take your wick. They sell these at any craft store. Taking my handy dandy hot glue gun, I'm going to glue the wick to the jar. Next, you're going to use soy wax, and I bought this at Michael's. Take a plastic knife or whatever knife you prefer, and I'm just going to chop up some of that wax onto a bowl. I prefer for you to use a glass container because plastic tends to melt when you leave it in the microwave for a very long time. I learned from my experience. Then you could take whatever color crayon you want. I used a brown crayon. I placed it in there, I melted it with the wax, and I mixed it around. Then you are going to take your oil fragrance. You could add whatever fragrance you want, and after it's all mixed together, I'm going to pour my wax inside my glass container. Now, before your candle hardens, you have to make sure that your wick is leveled upright, because if it is not, then your candle is not going to melt evenly. Taking some of the soy wax, I put it in the microwave so it's a little bit melty, but it's not to a point where it's full liquid. And I'm going to cut a little tiny hole and I'm going to squirt it in the jar, and this will be your whipped cream. Yum! And then when I'm all done setting my whipped cream, I'm going to dazzle a little bit of cinnamon on top of the whipped cream. Final step that you have to do is cut the wick to the level that you want, and voila, you're done with your Frappuccino candles. This was so much fun to do. This is actually my very first DIY. I went all out and I did a lot of flavors and colors. I did pumpkin spice, red velvet, hazelnut, and strawberry. For the toppings, I used sprinkles and cinnamon, and they all came out amazing. So this is a very fun DIY for you guys to try out, and let me know if you guys have tried it. I'll see you guys next time, and I love you. Bye!